You've probably noticed by the title of the video and the thumbnail that we have a transfer ban. And now that's probably not what you're thinking it means. It's not the club that has a transfer ban. I am banned for making transfers. And that can only mean one thing. We're leaving Bordeaux at the end of the season. Hi guys, Woody here and welcome back. Episode 63 of Sunday League Premier League, a Journeyman save. As always, if you're enjoying this type of content, or any type of football manager content for that matter, if you could subscribe to my channel, tap that bell notification, smash that like button, it would mean a lot to me. Almost at 230. Could be there by the time this video comes out. But if I'm not, and you could be that person, and if I am, still subscribe, obviously. Anyway, let's get into it. As I said in the intro there, guys, we are leaving Bordeaux at the end of the season. Yes, there was a job. A club approached me, kind of a little bit out of the blue. It wasn't really who I expected. And yeah, so obviously at the end of last episode, there was the talk of Newcastle. It's not them. I did interview at Newcastle. They went for Abel Ferreira, probably because they didn't want him at the end of the season. I was only going to take an end of the season job, and they wanted him now. But since he's come in, it looks like he turned a corner. I'm not sure exactly which ones, but maybe. FA Cup 4th round. They're at the FA Cup, so. It's still, they wanted mid-table, so they were a bit more dicey. But the other club that came in for me offered me the job, which I was quite surprised at, because when they came in, I was like, oh, I didn't even realise this was an option. And I think I may have mentioned it in my last video. And then I checked, and I was actually the favourite for the job. And that club is AC Milan. Yeah, I was absolutely shocked when they came in and said, hey, we think you're pretty good. Would you like to interview for this job? And I was like, yeah. So I think there should be a little image coming up now confirming this, so that I'm not just making up, because I don't know how I'm supposed to check on here. Does it come up in transfer history? No, because I can't see the future transfers. Anyway, yeah, so AC Milan came in, interviewed for me. I said, yep, this sounds all really good, answer all the questions. They said, when do you want to start? I said, end of next season, which, I don't know, I'm thinking now maybe I should have taken over them straight away. I would have had a transfer window to work on, and there would have been that chance of actually getting them into European competition. Because at the moment, I think if we go to the rules, 7th gets Europa Conference, 6th gets Europa League, depending on the Coppa Italia, the Europa League, and obviously 4th for the Champions League, depending on the winner of the Europa League. So, yeah, maybe I probably could have got in, but I think they've got enough about them to hopefully get a European spot, whether it is Europa League. I don't think they're good enough to get a Champions League just yet. But yeah, I'm coming to Italy. I'm excited. I've never really managed in Italy a lot. They did win the league a while ago, 2023, 2004. So in this save universe, they have done that. But Roma as well won it the year after. Weird, because that's a long time since Roma have won it. It's a long time since AC Milan won it, to be honest. But since then, it has been the Zebra, or Juventus as they are actually known. So I'm really excited about coming to Milan. It's the 3rd best league in the world. There was that Newcastle option, but I didn't want to go straight away. I wanted to finish the season at Bordeaux. I think I owed it that much to Bordeaux to try and just right a couple of wrongs maybe, and one of those we will speak to about in a minute. But yeah, Milan, if we have a look, I don't think we can see much. They're great training, great youth, junior coaching, youth recruitment. We're going to get that pumped up. They actually finished 3rd, so that'll be interesting there. But they've got some good players. They've got some really old players. Obviously still got Tomori here. He is very good still at 32. Salvatore Galli is their hot prospect. He looks fairly decent right winger. Looks very pacey. He'll be someone to keep an eye out on. We'll have a quick look at the squad here. They've got my French goalkeeper, Mike Magnan. Maybe you should learn how to say his name. I've only coached him for a while. Anyone else who stands out here? Timothy Castagna, former Leicester player. He's getting on a bit as well. Julian Weigel. He must be getting on as well. 34, yep. So a lot of old players here. Adley, Yassine Adley. Still getting on a bit. Moussa Diaby. He was at Spurs a while ago. They've just spunked 47 million on him. Wow, that's interesting because I don't know. He's pretty good actually. Let's not that. A few other fairly decent players in here. Duvan Zapata, although he's retiring. So there's a few players who are retiring, contracts going next year. These 4 are gone, which is fine. They've got like 3.3 million in wages, and they've also given me, I think it's like 67 million to spend in the transfer window. So that is amazing compared to the 1.29 I was going to get at Bordeaux. Let's make a budget adjustment. I can't. So that was great going into January, being absolutely banned from making transfers. That was interesting, and that brings up a whole other host of problems where, where is it? So Khalid Al-Jawai came to me and said, I want a new contract. I was like, and so we said, I'll sell you if we get a replacement, but that's not going to be my problem. Christoph Kruger, he wants a new contract, but I can't offer these guys contract because once you've signed with a new club, you can't offer any sort of contract. So a whole transfer window where I couldn't bring anyone in. So I recalled a couple of loans from our youth players. I brought back this guy, Miguel Azindiro, because I thought he looks pretty good. And then they just literally sent him out on loan again. And I was like, well, there goes a really, really good backup centre-back. So thanks for that. And I think the other person who they chucked out was, I think Mark Fay, was it maybe? I don't know. It was another striker, and I just wanted another striker. Was it Morris? I can't remember for the life of me. But anyway, I recalled him for his loan. I'm pretty sure they sent him back out on another line, and that was out of my hands as well. So that was very, very annoying. But that being said, we've got to finish this season. Where are we? I left you after this Rennes game. We then beat AS Muret 15-0 in the Coupe de France after ninth round. Homem McCormack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goals. Shunov bagged 4. So it's kind of inflated Homem McCormack's scoring because now he's sitting on a total of like 14 goals in 28 or something silly like that overall. Here it is. Yeah, 14 goals in 28. He's actually got 4 in the league, so it's not that good. But anyway, that was a great win. It was amazing. We then beat Red Star FC 3-0 in the 10th round. We lost to Lens. 1-2, annoying. And then we go and beat Lyon 3-2. Although it wasn't as close as scoreline suggested. And then we go and lose to Angers again. Did we lose to them at the beginning of the season? I'm pretty sure we did. No, we beat them. These just dropping points here are killing me. Chambly in the 11th round of the Coupe de France, 5-0. 2-0 over Nice. 8-1 over Troyes in the Coupe de France quarter-final. So we are looking good for the Coupe de France. Strasbourg 3-1 and Montpellier 1-0. Thank God for Sebastian Schmidt. I was really getting a bit nervous there. We've got Lens in the Coupe de France semi-final, which is a bit of a blow because they recently beat us, but I'm confident there. But the good news is this. Here is the Coupe de France semi-final. It is Marseille, Angers, and Lens. There is no PSG. They actually got knocked out again in the, I think we got knocked out quarterfinals last year. Yeah, by Lyon that time. And this time the team that's knocked them out is the team that we're going to face Lens on penalties. So, it's not super confident, but I feel like this is our chance. This season is our chance to win the Coupe de France. I want to win the Coupe de France. Absolutely want to win the Coupe de France. So I think we've got a really good chance here. If we have a look at our schedule, we've played Marseille once, I believe, and we beat them 2-0. So they're not having a super great season at the moment. They're 5th. So I'm really, really confident, although if Angers beat them, then we might be in trouble. But that is later on. That is next episode, which will be the Lens semi-final game. So I'm thinking we're probably just going to do the one game against Liverpool today. We will come back for the next episode will be Lens, and then second leg against Liverpool in the Coupe de France and the Champions League. So hopefully, I don't know how we'll do against Liverpool, and then what we'll do is we'll probably round off final day of the season against PSG, depending where we're going to finish, and a Coupe de France final, fingers crossed. Anyway, I have done a lot of talking, but obviously big news about leaving Bordeaux at the end of the season and moving to Milan. Anyway, here we are. Let's go and play this Liverpool game. Like I said, just the one game today, and we will do the Coupe de France semi-final. I'm conscious about the episode being too long. This is how we're going to line up today against Liverpool. Is this how we're going to line up today against Liverpool? Yes, it is. Al-Jawahir in goal, Kruger at right back, Capilla and Ame, Sergio at the back four, Al-Masahi, Dumoulin and Schmidt, Costa, Russell and McCormick up front. Please, McCormick, please score, please. Submit the team, and let's go and do this. Liverpool, this is a huge game. It's further than we got last year, which is good, so I'm happy in that aspect. I won't be too downhearted, I guess, if we lose to Kevin DiCarlo, Trent, There's a lot of names here. I mean, obviously, we qualify in the future. Martinelli, Tammy Abraham, Alisson's on the bench, Curtis Jones. It's interesting. We're going to have a look at this goalkeeper in a minute. But on a good run lately, go ahead and impress me. I mean, I'm probably going to assume that goalkeeper is very good. Great form for a change, since we were pretty bad previous episodes. Liverpool, a little bit patchy. Here is DiCarlo. Can we click on him? We can. Argentinian, 21. He's pretty good. Wanted by Atleti. Okay. Alright, interesting. Anyway, let's keep the game off. As the players come out on the pitch, we'll skip that. We're going to do the shouts. We're going to encourage the boys. I don't want Bordeaux stats here. I want heat map. And I want latest scores here. Those are 2 games being played today. Those must be being played tomorrow. But we are still early days. We've got a corner here. It's Costa, whips that in, and Capilla hits the crossbar. Nice stuff from the big Belgian. And is Liverpool on the ball now with Roth and Claudinho. Martinelli now from Arsenal man. Abraham. Al-Masahi tries to bully him out of that, but that's a decent save by Al. That really annoys me when that happens. Really irritates me. Because we've done pretty good here. Al-Masahi tried to break up the play. Palmer here and Claudinho has a good pop. Al-Jawahir makes a great save, and then a shot like that goes in. I've seen it a few times. Oh. I mean, we're not expected to win either of these games, and their goalkeeper, I thought we might be able to take advantage of, is on a 7.4. But we have been the best team looking at the XG. I'm always looking at the XG, trying to justify that, but it is another highlight for Liverpool with Alexander-Arnold throwing the ball in, but we break the play up and go back to the goalkeeper and look to work our way out with Al-Masahi. McCormick now back to Al-Masahi. Dumoulin and McCormick. Russell trying to use some of his pace there, but Liverpool, I'm assuming they're playing with a very, I was going to say high line, but it's low line, retreated defensive line, looks to be. You see all the players just dropping back there. Russell, that's his inexperience and his youth there, but it wasn't bad. We're still looking good. He's Schmidt, oh, he's hit the post. Oh, exactly what I was complaining about before has technically very similar. Just happened to be with that man, Sebastian Schmidt. Great stuff from him. Great stuff. Russell was the creator. It's a good ball over the top. And Schmidt, he hit the post, but he was good enough and quick enough to get there for a rebound to get 1-1. I'm going to have another highlight before the half ends. It is Kruger now on the ball and Costa. God, if we could beat Liverpool, be amazing. There's some good teams left in this Champions League, though. And it's only the first round knockout. It's not even quarterfinals yet. So let's calm your farm. It's a first leg and it's 1-1. I know what's going through your head right now. Not your head, my head. I'm thinking, could we win the Champions League? Obviously not, because Tammy Abraham has just scored in the worst possible time whatsoever right before halftime. And there's me going, could we win the Champions League? No. Right, let's everyone dig in. I wonder how the dynamics has affected me leaving. Yeah, interesting to see how it all plays out. It seems to be okay though. The players don't seem too affected by it. Well, nothing happened, so we'll make some substitutions. Swing Saka, he's come back from his injury. He'd come off Russell. I thought Russell looked pretty good. And Schmidt is tired, but he's having a good game. I'm going to bring a deal on for Morsali. Give a team talk, point the finger, confirm the subs. Sorry, my throat's gone a bit funny. And keep the game back off. And it is us with the ball now, and Russell, probably just the highlight for the substitutions, maybe. I don't know. Jamal now to Schmidt. Schmidt to McCormack. Couldn't quite get Kostka there, but Kruger from nowhere has nicked this. Floats the cross in, but DiCarlo is good enough for it. Another highlight with us with the ball. It's Dumarlin. That's a great little flick out the back. Looked a bit strange, but anyway, Saka on the ball now. Out to Adil. And Adil, Goebbels, Kostka. He's going to be offside, is he? No. The rest of it done. 2-2. We are back in it. Come on, Champions League. Here we go. It's a great little play. We're not going to watch it, though. I'd say I'd take a 2-2 draw, but we're at home, so we can bag another one here. Away goals are not a thing, so I'm not too concerned there. It is Goebbels on the ball. Schmidt couldn't win the header, and this is exactly where Football Manager go ahead and just punish me for ever considering that we could win this game by having Liverpool probably score another at least one, maybe even 2 goals in the remaining 15 odd minutes. Played too many games of this, I think. Although you never know, it could surprise me. But is Liverpool on the ball now, knocking it around, trying to find a breakthrough through us. Maybe we should sharp shot, but that's not how I play. As that shot goes wide. And it is 79, 80 minutes coming up to the clock. Al-Jawahi with the hoofing kick from Dumarlin, and Schmidt on the ball now to Adil. Adil back to Schmidt. Schmidt finds Sergio, bombarding on this left. Goebbels, this is Saka. And Saka, his 3rd goal of the season. He makes it 3. That's one player I'm going to be disappointed that I didn't really get a full season to see how he would go, because he is an outstanding player. I mean, we could always buy him and bring him to Milan with us. I don't know why my voice went really high pitched there. But this is going to be a very, very good win. Oh, Dumarlin, breaking up play. He's played so well today. Schmidt on the ball now, pushing forward. He has a pop goal. If that went in, that would have been icing on the cake. But hopefully that is the end of the game's 4 minutes of extra time. And I think we've run Liverpool ragged here. This is good. That is a great win, because I thought we wouldn't win. Conceding 2 goals, was a little bit of a problem, but there's no such thing as away goals. But we were the better team. So that is absolutely outstanding. Outstanding win for us there. Global man of match. Praise him. Excellent. Amaze out. Kruger's out. Oh well, bummer. Like I said, guys, just the one episode. I'm conscious of the time. We did have that big Milan chat at the beginning. I am going to go away. We'll do the Lorient one off camera, and we'll come back for Len and the second leg of Liverpool. So there'll be that bit of a gap there. And then, like I said, hopefully, fingers crossed. In all honesty, I was thinking like we'd do this one and then come back and that'll be it. But if we beat Liverpool, there may be more episodes of the season left already. Anyway, guys, like I always say, if you've made it this far, congratulations. And if you are not subscribed and you've made it this far, even better, even big congratulations. If you could subscribe to the channel, that'd be great. Smash that like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.